All right, well, take two, I guess. Um, the first take didn't go well because the game crashed. But anyway, back to explain what I was supposed to do. Hello, everybody who's actually watching this. My name is bigmacbush, and welcome to the first hour of Dead State Reanimated. Apparently, I didn't know they changed it, but I haven't played this game ever, so what do I know? Now then, to explain the rules of the first hour, um, here's how it works. As soon as I hit new game, the timer will not start until I get my first bit of gameplay, i.e., if the game asks me to click something, to move, or to press a button to interact with a text box, then that will count as gameplay. Therefore, that's when the first hour starts. But I tend not to care about this rule because it doesn't really matter. I'm just playing a game for like an hour long anyway. But last week we were playing Air Memories of Old, and the week before that was Little Nightmares, and now I'm playing this. Very peculiar set of things. Oh, this game is very weird about its text, and my mouse sensitivity is way higher than normal. Like, it's not normally this sensitive, but I'll take it. New game. Iron Man PC Infection, Hardcore. Let me, you just read these first. When Iron Man mode is enabled, you'll be limited to data all the saves, increasing the difficulty of the game. In PC Infection, in this mode, the player character can be infected by the undead and will die within 3 days without antibiotics. Hardcore. In this mode, humans and the undead are more powerful. Recommend for experienced players. I never played this before, so just start the game. The text is very small in this game. I had glasses, I had trouble reading. Just pick mail, I guess. Maybe it's just a default mail. What the hell do I do for this? Yeah, I got an idea. For those who watch Northodox or hang out my stream or with Brian's stream, usually just go by Ben. And my usual, I don't want to show a last name, obviously. But for games like this, where I'm allowed to use my first and last, I usually just go for Big Bush. Because some games don't allow me to use my full name, which sucks, but I'll take it as is. Ben McBush. I want to use the primary characters or create a custom one. Use a preset, I don't want to waste so much time. Hunter, engineer, scientist, marksman, athlete, paramedic, a diplomat, a commander. Probably select the engineer. Do I get to customize any of this? Oh, wait, no, because this is my default, because my class. Okay, start. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just learning on the fly. Let us beware of saying that death is the opposite of life. The living being is only a species of the dead and a very rare species. You'd count yourself lucky to have gone on the plane. There have been rumors of some kind of pandemic rapidly spreading across the world. Yeah, real topical. And people have been starting to get nervous. Flights were getting overbooked, delayed repeatedly, or outright canceled. But you were in the air, buckled and sleeping in your seat, and during some light turbulence, you idly watched the newscast on the current world crisis when you heard a commotion from the front. That is loud. Let me turn this down in my ears. Someone is staggering on the plane. You heard them struggling with their luggage in that wet, hacking cough for most of the flight. And the cough stopped. Something started to happen up front. You heard a flight attendant scream, and other chaos breaks out in the front. People jumped up their seats, tried to help, but it only seemed to cause the situation to get worse. They were screaming, yelling for help, and a distant sound someone banging on the cockpit. And a horrible feeling of your stomach dropping as the plane bited downwards. The scattered thoughts that accompanied the fear of death, awful cacophony of metal and earth twisting around other fill your ears. And there was only darkness and fire. I'm going to zoom that in so you can see that as better than I can. Welcome to Dead State. The world here is complex and dangerous. Let's take a few things simply at first. Next. Please remember, if you ever get lost, simply save and exit the game. Find the game manual on the install directory and look through it. It contains a much more detailed overview of the game's systems and functions. Wow. And he was telling you to say, hey, quit the game and look over more stuff to be able to get it. For now, try to focus and get your bearings. Use the middle mouse wheel button or the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Hold it to move, rotate, or tilt the camera. Wow, actually hold the middle mouse to do that. The WASD keys move the camera around as well as the arrow keys. The camera can also be... Oh. Okay. The camera can also be rotated using the Q and E. Wow, that's something. Not used to that yet. Moving goal to be done with clicking the mouse button on the desired location. Do what you can to move a little bit further for the crash. Hello? Is someone alive in there? This is Sheriff Reinhardt of Splendid PD. If you can hear me, follow my voice. I think voice coming from the tail of the wreck. The other passengers don't look friendly, or they should be, even if they're alive. Looks like you need a weapon. Let's click on the suitcase nearby to be in order to interact with it. Let me adjust my ass, my chair. You know, I just started. I'm trying to put out the fire to get to you. Keep following my voice. There's something to defend yourself with, and whatever you do, stay away from their passengers. Okay. This is the loot screen. The inventory and the character doing the looting is on the left, while the object or person being looted is on the right. By clicking on the item selects it, the arrows pointing both ways allow for select items to be transferred back and forth. With the single arrow pointing to the left, it moves everything from so this button moves everything from the loot container to your own inventory. For now, simply select the bat, hit the left facing arrow to transfer it to your inventory, and then hit X at the top to close the loot screen. Weapons are useless unless you equip them. Hit I or the backpack icon on the screen to open your inventory. So, backpack button. This? No, it's not a backpack. What the hell am I saying? A backpack button at the bottom of the screen? I don't see a backpack button. Commands, probably following my screen. Oh, I can barely see that. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. You still hear me? If you had to defend yourself, hit them before they grab you. Whatever you don't let them bite you. Looks like you're in trouble. One of those things is blocking the route between you and safety. You'll need to use force. You need to use force in order to move it. Hit the spacebar or click the exclamation point at the bottom of the screen to start combat. This is what? This is combat mode. Combat in Dead State is turn-based. Everything depends on the amount of action points that you have. Currently tracked on the screen. In the green field on the bottom center. AP are counted both for movement and attacks. While moving a single square always costs one AP, different attacks cost different amounts of AP, depending on the weapon, type of attack, and several other factors. I'm trying to realize while trying to be away from the mic. It's not easy to do. For now, things are simple. It's you versus the staggering thing, and the odds for destroying it seem to be in your favor. Move next to it, keeping a close eye on your action points as you do, and simply click on the enemy to attack. When targeting an enemy, these are usual. There are several values that appear. THC means to hit chance. It shows your odds of hitting the enemy. CS means critical strike, and shows your odds for scoring a critical hit on your enemy for increased damage. Your odds of hitting an enemy increase when you attack from the back or sides instead of the front. So if you worth it here to spend a few action points to better position yourself for an attack. For action points, don't worry. You can enter, exit, and skip turns in combat simply by hitting the spacebar or clicking the exclamation button. Do your best to do the thing and move forward. When all hostile targets are in range of neutralized, combat will end automatically. Bonk. That's it. Well, hit space, right? Because it's dead. Nothing on him. Cool. We got the fire out down here, but the fire is controlled back there. It's going to explode. Run! You found how you need to get out there. Double click to run. You made it. You're safe now. We're going to get you help. Hit space. Hey, you okay? Hey, stay with me. Vic, help me carry the voices of Spain. You pass out from your wounds. Because the fire. Undead don't eat brains, they prefer spleens. You wake up from the sound of people arguing. Your body is stiff and you can smell the unmistakable scent of rubbing alcohol. You feel like you've been slipping off a horrible fever. Last thing you remember is the plane going down. Food? Who cares about food? We got a huge hole in that fence. If we don't fix it, they're gonna walk right in here. I know, Mom, but who's gonna risk going out there? You? Me? Joel? I suppose I should be the one to go, being a cop and all. Kind of be nice if someone was watching my back. Not my Renee, that's for damn sure. Let's not panic yet, alright? Who the fuck are you? Where am I? Hello? He's up. Easy. I remember you had no idea where you are right now, but you're safe. You're in the basement of a school. I'm Davis. This is Anita. Oh, fuck. I hit spacebar too soon. Alright, whatever. Mom. That's Renee, Anita's daughter. Hi. Good to see you're up finally. Behind her is Elaine. She's still recovering. And that's Joel. That's me. I'm Joel. Officer Joel. I guess then it could be Officer Oswald, but you can call me Joel. Heck, any of those will do. Okay, nice to meet you all. No, sometimes what's happening? This is right. How did I get here? Honestly, what's going on? You remember the plane crash? Yeah, wish I never got on that flight. Where's the rest of my family? Where's my wife? Where's my husband? I'm a dude, and I'm... Oh, there's more options. Where's my girlfriend? Where's my boyfriend? I don't remember much of anything. Let's go back. Wish I never got on that flight. I'm sorry. There are only a few survivors between the wreckage and, well, it was amazing we were finding one alive out there. It can't be happening. I had to go out there to find them. Just see some of their faces. Could someone please tell me what the hell I'm doing here? This can't be happening. You poor thing. I'm deeply sorry for your loss, but I'm afraid there's other things you have to be more aware of. You're in Texas. Central Texas. A town called Splendid. Is this real? Is this real? Hold on. I'm not gonna end this on the timer, by the way. I'm going a bit longer than I have to, so. I need to know if this is a real thing. Is this real? Apparently Splendid is a store, but I'm not going to look any more into this. Future me look more into this, because you can show on screen whether this is real. We're in the basement of the local school. Texas? Oh, shit. It takes my whole life. I never heard of Splendid. I guess I'm home, kind of. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're pretty much stuck here. We all are. But don't worry, we have food, facilities, a generator, and it's secure. Secure? What does that mean? The hell I am? Hey, thanks for everything, but I'm out of here. Can't get out here. What's going to stop me? Secure? What does that mean? I don't think I understand. Outside, it's not safe anymore. Everything's changed. You're on the last flight before they grounded the planes. They were trying to control the spread of a pandemic. It didn't work. Martial law was declared. Shelters were open. People were evacuated. Those that stayed behind, like me and the whole Splendid Police Department, all three of us. We were just trying to get the last few people out of the area when your plane went down. Most were already... Well, you can see the danger out there. Right now there are things out there. Now's not the time. I agree. Look, this is a lot to take in. Why don't you come talk to me when you're ready? And take your time. I'll just go back to talking privately. Seems like you survived after all, and you're not alone. Feel free to explore your surroundings. Oh, I can actually do this. Feel free to explore your surroundings and click with Davis to continue. Left clicking on a non-hostile the person will interact with them. I'm just saying I can't move past them. Yeah, I can't go back there at all. Renee, Joel, Davis. Davis is the guy in the chair. When stocking supplies, here's some key things to keep in mind about looting. Pay attention to the weight listed on the looting character. Okay, here, I'm guessing. That's the amount of weight they're already carrying. Each character has a maximum amount of weight they're able to carry, and once they're at the maximum, they won't be able to carry any more. On the bottom of the looting character's clipboard are tags to separate their inventory from weapons, used to attack, ammo used in weapons, medical, used for healing, Armor used for defense, supplies, food, fuel, and parts to get the shelter stock. And unique items for goals or asked for by certain characters. Once you got everything you need, remember to equip yourself properly. Close the loot screen and open up the inventory. Let's take a knife. Whoops. Whatever, I'll take everything. That's the loot, I guess. Renee, how you doing? You should see what Davis has to say. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess I can't talk to anyone else other than Davis. What's up? You got to talk about a situation now? Sure. Good. I'll get to the others. What I'm about to tell you, it's going to be difficult to believe. In fact, it's hard to accept even when you see it with your own eyes. I'll say. Well, I'm not an idiot. I know about the virus going around. It's not just a virus. The illness that was going around doesn't just kill or make people lose their mind. It might not even be a virus. It's the end of the world. Mom, we don't know that. Just tell me. The dead are coming back to life. Not all of them, but people that are bit or killed by them. They seem to seek out and attack the living. For what we know, it's not just here. It's everywhere. All over the world. But it's also a TV stunt reality, so this will possibly a cult. I'm done here. Fuck this. Give me the key. I'm out of here. I see. I mean, it's difficult to believe. Okay, but what are our options? We don't know how long we're going to be here for, and the basement isn't really a long-term solution. We got enough food to last us in a week or so, but we need to secure the entire school. So what do we need to make that happen? The fence around the school is being refinished when the town was evacuated. The whole section's missing, which... I see what's out there. We're not safe. And if this thing's found, we're inside. If we want to move to the school upstairs, we're going to have to finish that fence. It's not completely down, but with proper supplies, we can fix it in a day. Can't get very far. We drain the fuel in our cars to power a generator. There's a hardware store over in Ueno, I'm assuming. It's a bit of a walk, but it's our best bet. You're going to want to bring back a toolbox and bring as many spare parts as you can. Getting that fence up is our only option. I know it's off the ass, especially given all you've been through, but we really don't have a choice. What kind of... Okay, I can do it. You know, I feel a lot better about this if we had third person. I still remember the last time we went outside. Splendid. We're gonna need someone to stay here, help me secure the windows and doors upstairs. But I can't volunteer anyone else. Don't even think about taking my Renee. There's no way I'm letting that little girl go out there. Mom, please, I can take care of myself. What if someone got hurt? I'm the one here for any medical training. Take me if you have to. I don't want to have to fight, but if you don't drive a big rig for 10 years, I'll learn how to bust some heads. Oh no, you don't. Mom, if anything happened to you. Taking Anita. Well, can't you just... Okay, it's decided. You three go to the hardware store in the way and I'll get a toolbox and all the parts you can carry. We'll secure the school's first floor while you're gone. Let's just get this done. Now, am I allowed to go anywhere? I can. Check. I mean, that bag, I already checked it. Oh, you go to the edge of the screen, does it too? I can see what you don't want you to do windowed in this case. That's a generator. More stuff down here, apparently. Man's alive, but unconscious. Parts and candles. I'm probably going to leave these here. What can I really need the fuel because I don't think I'm going to need it. Brush, candles, a pillow. I don't know why I have it. I don't know why I picked up everything. This is kind of dumb. Move on over there. Move the backpack. This inventory screen shows everything you're holding as well as all the weapons, items, armor, and accessories you've got equipped, right? Right now, well, you don't think I could come prepared for this. Tight armor saw. Click on the aluminum bat and put it in the weapon one slot. I don't have an aluminum bat. I got parts and I got a pipe wrench. Maybe make the wrench my default and switch to my knife when necessary. You may prepare, but still hurt plenty. I guess the tutorial came at the wrong time, so I was meant to go through sooner. Let's go to the first floor. This first floor is a shelter, otherwise known as the Splendid General School. You got some items on you that are best left here before you go. Head to the room with the shelves immediately onto your left and click on the shelving storage. Shelter storage. This is the shelter storage screen. Variation of the loot screen is used for placing items in the shelter for later use. This is a lot of tutorials. Since Dead State does not use food items to restore health, you won't be needing any food items outside the shelter. Ooh, so I don't need to heal. The same goes for fuel, parts, or luxury items. Like all the non-equipped items, you use the left to right arrow to transfer to the shelter storage. Once they're there, press the stock button to save them in the shelter's permanent supplies for later use. Don't panic if they're not appearing, since they're still counting the shelter supplies. There's a custom weight in inventory. Okay. So I should go back downstairs, is what I'm saying. I'm gonna go back downstairs because I got something to pick up. There's still stuff here for me to take. I may as well put it all upstairs. Give me everything. I don't think there's anything else for me to pick up. Because the game would give me options to search something for something for me to check. I don't think there's anything else for me to do because it's already shelf that I could search through. Let's sit back upstairs. Then we can put everything away. I don't think I need any of these. Well, let's there's like manuals click everything to do this. There we go. Yeah, that's how it works. Stock. There we go. You guys want me to search before I go anywhere? Not. Your store space in the room next to the basement. Yeah, this is the room he's talking about. This is fucking huge. This is a pretty big school, all things considered. Hello. You think you're thinking to make things better around here? Is there anything you'd like me to look for out in the field? Let's see what you're up to. I guess we just grab stuff and just put it away, that's right. Since we got a lot of food here, apparently, we miss like in the machines, we miss just take it all, put it away. No point in letting it go to waste. Nothing for me grabbing here. I definitely got an option to search any of these if I had a chance to, but it looks like I didn't search that either. It's gonna be anything in these lockers. So it just seems, well, some of these lockers there are. Because it only some things you can actually search, which is unfortunate, but hey. I can't mess with the rules of a game, though, can I? I mean, you can. It's called modding, but I'm not that kind of player. Not that kind of player. Maybe came with the truck. Is this door locked? A lot of stuff. Want to just search? Yes, that's what I just checked. Just downstairs. Let's see. Chemistry lab. what appears to be a shop. Nothing to search, huh? I guess I'll go put everything away. Anything we just picked up at least. Looked off, move, stock. Hey, look, a little playground. And stables? What kind of school is this actually? Stables? Well, I guess it's Texas, but I don't know. I don't know the states. Garage, car. This is a pretty big zone that allows me to search. It is a shame that I can't move any faster than this in terms of camera speed, but I guess that's to be expected. Oh, that's the fence. Oh, that's pretty fucked. Yeah, I can see why you want that fixed. So, what do we have to do? I have to talk to Davis, I'm assuming? No, I'm over here. Nothing. Where did we go? The game didn't second say what I was supposed to do. Joel. Yeah, I'm trying not to think about it. Oh, I get you. Way to go, Joel. Sorry I brought it up. It's not a problem. I do have a couple questions. Sure. In your opinion, as a cop, how bad is it out there? They evacuated the town, so I guess that must mean it's pretty bad. I heard things over the radio about some of the cities, like in San Antonio. Last I heard, it was on fire and the quarantine had failed. That's why the mayor chose to get everyone in Splendid into one of the state shelters. The state shelters? Yes, sir. They set up quite a few. Bust most everybody out to Kerrville last week. Supposed to have soldier guard in the place and medical personnel, and I guess food and all that. Sounded real safe. You never shot your weapon. What? My gun? Are you serious? This is like one of the first things they teach you at cop school. Never loan a gun. Joel, heck no. Fine, you can keep it. We'll see if we can find another one. So we're supposed to go somewhere, but the game, I guess I have to do the map screen. Or not. Let's go to the second floor, I guess. I don't know what the game told me to do. That's a lot of classrooms. I guess it's because I went to a school that didn't have this many classrooms, so surprising to me, I guess. I also never went to college, but that's because I never really cared enough to go for higher education. Not sure what it's about me. I usually just thought higher education was either a big waste of time or, only if I knew I could get something done with it. Which I always sold myself short, so I was never really that ambitious. Hold up. You got stuff you need to put away. I'd rather not leave it here. Right now, we're not keeping my pockets. Select all, move. Stock. Presumably this is where we have to go to leave? It looks like it. It looks like a little like spawner zone. Yes, I know. I have a knife and I have a thing. Whatever. Oh, you have to go there to go to the map. Okay. This is the world map. The setting of Dead State locations are distinguished from each other by the legend on the left. And while you can travel from one place to another with a single left click. Before you travel, there are several very important things to consider. 1. Traveling takes time, both to and from your destination, so keep a close eye on the watch on the bottom right of the screen. 8 in the morning. You must return before 3 a.m. every night, or your allies at the shelter will feel like you might have abandoned them and lost morale. In addition to this, You and those with you will be fatigued, and any method of travel you use will suffer additional penalties. Let me give it a drink of water. This is a lot of talking for this. 2. You must be careful of your resources. While 2 travel methods on foot and on horseback require no fuel, traveling by car does, and you must keep an eye on how much gas you have left. 3. Be wary of both positives and negatives out in the wild. Good things can be spotted while you travel, and like harvesting spots, the higher your survival skill, the better chance you have to find them. Bad things like hostile random encounters can be found as well, but bear in mind not every random encounter will be hostile. So it can be beneficial to take a chance here and there. Your current goal at the moment and the only obvious place to travel should be the commercial area of Ueno. Or Liana? Oh, I can't fucking read. So left click on the wrench icon representing Liana commercial and get ready for a long walk. I mean, we could probably do it on the way back. I'm here by myself, so this will be interesting. Your parties arrived at a destination in the outside world. It's time to take careful control of yourself and your allies in order to be successful at scavenging and survival. Currently, your main character is selected. Once you're able to swap between characters by either using the tab key to cycle between them or clicking directly on their portrait. When the character is selected, you can use C to check out the character stats, I to go to the inventory and equip them, and manipulate the equipped items in the standard combat screen. When one character is active outside combat, you can right-click on other characters in your party to heal them if they have the medical satchel with enough charges equipped, or trade with them. While moving around the party, you can hit the J key to toggle whether your characters move independently or in a group. But be wary. Leaving a character alone for too long can be potentially very dangerous. Live in an area, simply walk to the exit grid and select the world map. But be warned, any characters who are knocked out will be left on the map to die. Are there any deads here? Power source right up ahead. We best be quiet as we can. Looks quiet, but there's no telling who or what's still there. Can you tell me more about the what? Shh. You know, dead folks don't see too well, but they hear you. They got a nasty habit creeping up right up on you. I've only seen them once, and now it's more than enough to tell you what. I'll be careful, so let's go. Because this means running is not a viable option because you wouldn't make too much noise if you run. It's important to note that Dead State uses a fog of horses. You'll not be able to see enemies that are within your line of sight. So making close quarters like hallways or high shelves very dangerous, so proceed with caution. The undead, being as they are, have far less spatial awareness than a normal person, and will tend to not notice you unless your allies get very close. To finish one off quickly, move someone close to it, then locate the space where to begin combat. The fog of horse based on vision. Okay. Just like before, you got an undead shambler in your way that you need to take out. However, this time you have a team with you, and other things considered during combat. The upper right shows the turn order. The cadence in which both allies and is that really cadence? Yes. Both allies and enemies attack. This shows the initial order, which is influenced by a character's perception. This is a lot of text. To switch from one equipped weapon to another, simply right-click the other weapon and select Set Active. Where there is no AP cost for switching for a one-handed weapon, there is a penalty of 2 AP to switch from a two-handed one. In addition to this, many weapons have alternative attacks or abilities accessed by right-clicking the icon. The equipped weapon use the alternate attack. Simply select one from the list, and the attack type of the equipped weapon will change to reflect that. Guns and other ranged weapons will occasionally need to be reloaded. Simply right-click on the weapon, select reload, and spend the AP to do so. Note that you also need to have the appropriate ammo in your item slots for this to work. Healing and combat parts of medical satchel to be equipped in an item slot and at least one charge in the satchel. Any healing costs 4 AP. Characters healing themselves can do so freely. Okay, there's healing. Others have to be right next to each other. One thing to know about healing, the more you heal in the field, the lower your max HP gets until you rest and recover. So it might be best to hold on healing until it's really necessary. If ally blocks your combat, you can switch places with them for 2 AP. Simply right click until you get see 2 hands to join, then click. Note that you can only do this if another ally is prone or KO'd. One thing I'm probably going to do in this in post, I'm also going to make the text bigger or have the text box scoped out so you make it easier to see. Another option to go for fights are party commands, which allow you to get special orders to your allies. You get more of these orders so you get points in the leadership skill. To access party commands, simply click on the megaphone at the bottom of the screen, which you can see right there. In combat character, you can both suffer and inflict a number of statuses. One of these each have either a short-term or a long-term effect and should appear next to the portrait to select the ally. Mouse over to read more. A status effect of particular concern is infected, which means it could carry the undead virus. When they die, they will soon rise as a walking corpse. Because his health, health is depleted, they'll be knocked out and lose health every round until they're revived, or if you're medicals, or if they're not, they just die. If the main character says a game over, be careful not to put them in a situation where death is unavoidable. While enemies are either dead or not hostile will be terminated with the player by pressing spacebar. God, these tutorials are fucking long. Yes, armor. How much health does this guy have? Not enough action points. Really? He can't do it? Oh, fuck. Yeah, can't attack. That was awfully slow. Miss. Okay. Try it again. Maybe it would have been best to to make the animations faster, because you can make that an option. Now you're on a comment, trying to scavenger up something that can fix that fence with. Containers with loot that should have a small glow near them. The toggle lost a loot distinct detection on off. So press Z. So loot detection. Oh, that's what that means. Just show you exactly where you can look for stuff. And I mean to run. Be clear. A hammer, not bad. Seeing how much this game was basically tutorials, it's kind of hard to judge accordingly on this game because it's still early game and there's a lot of tutorials. Like, it teaches you the mechanics, the basics of the game, and so on and so forth. I'll have to actually. It may be best if we have them fall back. Once we do this, it'll make it easier, way easier to fight back once it comes around. Yeah, I didn't get to do anything. Not enough AP again. Shit. Wait, how low AP you have? Goddamn. Right, switch to the active. Switch to my knife. Basic attacks. Downed. almost dead. Never gets back up. There's another one, right? Really not. Okay, cool. Probably make Joel the lead in this one right now, because I'd rather not get killed. I don't want this first hour to just end with me dying and just have that be the whole video. Decent amount of damage done by that zombie though. It hurt us. Because it hurts, it goes first. Sweet. Back. Plus 5 EP to do a swing, so I can't. Nice, it's dead. How many goddamn zombies? I'm guessing because we made a lot of noise moving around, attacking other zombies like this. You missed? I guess that wasn't bad. Get up there. It's into the loop, but we can't open the door. Back door's locked too, so we had no choice but to actually go at the front. Now, if there's a lockpick or an appropriate level of mechanical skill, you can attempt to pick the lock. So we try to bash the door because it causes very much noise. Bear in mind that some doors are too strong to be bashed. Yeah, I might not take any chances on dealing with the doors. We could loot dead bodies, right? Back inside. Just run. No point worrying about noise. Especially since it's already dead. I'm not sure how many of them are outside. Nothing. Good. We get back out. Keep moving my fasten chair hurts. Decent amount. It's blocked off. Back door's locked. Is it really worth doing that though? There's so much to really loot, is there? We also can't just look inside. I think it's best if we leave now. We don't want to spend too much time here. We don't want to get too caught off guard. I don't know if we got what we needed, but I'm gonna hope so. Let's head back. We're not gonna go back. We're gonna check out this place first, since we have a little bit extra time on our hands. We're like the 45-minute mark almost. God damn. Oh yeah, an alarm. Oh boy, this is not look. The fuck. Huh. Laundry place. A giant fucking building. An indestructible door that we can't open. Is there any entrance there? Back door that's also locked. I guess this is more like a come back later sort of deal. Well, here's a check the dumpsters. Here's some parts. Useful. Go inside. Fuck, is that a good idea? That might be a good idea, actually. Whoops. It's in there. We should see how bad the street is first before we touch anything. Grocery store. Doesn't look like there's any zombies here, so that's good. Sort through the inventory. Let's take the axe and make it our secondary. Produce stand. Some good old-fashioned food. Go always use more food. A looted freezer. Insects, we should probably just throw these away. Wait a minute, is this? Rotten fruit, put it away. Potato. I should probably make sure everything I have in my inventory is like good and safe. Okay, there's anything in here. Okay, soda. Some other stuff. What's in the freezer? Take the jam, that's good. Let's see what everyone else has. See if we can see anything to throw away. Shotgun shells, protein bars. It doesn't look that bad. What do you have? I think we're good. I think we can leave. We just... Do you have to right-click to break shit down? Just basically just get the fuck out of here. I know there's a police alarm, but I ain't taking too many chances right now. We need to head back soon. Can you please get in the zone? Thank you. Alright, let's head home. It's too risky to spend too much time out here as it is. At least it doesn't take us very long to go through all this. Allies transferred the following items into storage, which is special items. Following resources were stocked, which is food, fresh food, luxuries, and parts. Nice. I'm glad you made it back. I can't imagine what it was like out there. So you brought everyone back. This is the first good news we've had in a while. We've been keeping supplies in the back room near the basement. If you had the parts for the fence, you should put them on a shelf and we'll organize everything for the repairs. We managed to secure the school interior. You'll hold up for tonight, but we'll all sleep a lot more soundly when the fence is up. You must be tired. We set up a bed for you in one of the classrooms upstairs. Go get some rest. We'll talk more in the morning. I don't think I'll be able to sleep much, but I'll try. After returning home from scavenging, all consumable items, antibiotics, food, fuel, luxury items, and parts will be removed from your and your allies' inventories and placed into the shelter storage. Depending on the amount of time left in the day, you can explore the shelter, listen for any new updates on the radio in Davis's office, and speak with fellow survivors. You can also move. Explore the shelter, listen. Yeah, this is what I just read. What the fuck? And then click. Okay. If something more you wish to do in the day, simply head to the room on the second floor and click on your bed to end the day. Yeah, all my other tools have been taken away. And I'm actually pretty interested. I could probably get some rest. Oh yeah, I had loot detection on so I can know what I can't loot. Like... Wait, yeah, or loot these. Yeah, look at that one. Look at that. Nothing there. Did I even check this locker? I guess I'll check it now since I'm here. Oh, I have it. Okay, cool. I don't think I checked this out either, so I'll probably go check that so I can put everything in this storage. I like that it's not labeled like it's something you can access until the door's open. Alright, let's head back to the storage and let's put everything away. Also, we just picked up from the girls' locker room, weirdly enough. Select all. Move. Stuck. Okay, now let's head back upstairs. It's about time we got some rest after all. Let's see. Is there anything I can loot up here? I think I looted that. I'll check. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Is there anything else? I like that my room's completely independent from everyone else's. I'm pretty on that special. Yeah, mostly my room. I get maps. What appears to be a notebook. A bag. A small desk. What appears to be a... Oh yeah, that's a map of the area. That's just a map of Texas. A storage closet and... Well, everyone else shares the same room. They're like, okay then, get something special. Yep, let's end the day. The 2. This is a lot of information. This is the daily results screen. This breaks down the details of the status of the shelter and its inhabitants. This will appear at the end of every day to show you how things are going. God, this tutorial is fucking long. But I get it. You need to learn everything you can so you don't fuck everything up. On the left is the status of food. How much food has been brought to storage and whether it's fresh or preserved. Below is shown how much food has been consumed or possibly spoiled. On the right list, details of morale. One of the most important mechanics of Dead State. Morale is the overall feeling of this shelter and your goal is to keep it as high as possible. Since this is the apocalypse, there's a drain on morale every day, so you must work to keep it high. Yeah, it's a shame that we had currently at negative 147. Whoops. Go back. Morale dips too low, the other survivors might feel you're a poor leader and either leave or rise up against you. I would not be surprised. On the top right of the morale bonuses, these are gained by creating upgrades and keeping them working. I'm taking luxury items and upping your negotiation skill, which I don't. On the lower right are morale penalties. These are caused by the losing allies, dealing with broken upgrades, low food, and dealing with ally mood. Mood is a measure of the individual's attitude and ranges from good to disgruntled. Each ally's mood affects the morale of the shelter as a whole, so while one ally might be feeling okay while morale is low, alternatively another day might feel unhappy when morale is high. Morale affects the entire shelter, but mood issues must be handled by dealing with individual characters. Speak with them, see if there is anything you can do to improve their attitude. On the top right, it's listed the number of days that the shelter has gone without antibiotics. If infected allies go 3 days without antibiotics, they will die, either by killing themselves before they return or asking you to put them down. Fuck, that's rough. On the bottom right is the amount of fuel consumed that day. Fuel is not only used on the world map to keep that car running, when you get one at least, it's also consumed by the shelter's generators. No fuel means that not only no car, but no powers in the shelter, which carries with it a big morale loss. So definitely make sure to keep an eye on for sources of fuel while you're out scavenging. Let's see. Future, we see if we can zoom in things as I go over. Actually, no, I probably don't even need to. We got a decent amount of food. We also ate a decent amount, which isn't bad. At least we're eating. That's what matters. We have a lot of preserved food, so luckily we're not losing any food anytime soon. We have decent morale bonuses, however we lost too much morale because the defense is still broken. We still have 5 gallons of fuel left. But we use 4 gallons a day, so we're gonna run out of gas if we don't get any more gas soon. Hey, I know we don't have many options, but please don't take my mom out there with you. She means well, I get that, but if anything happened to her... What you're saying is someone else risks their lives instead. No, well, maybe. Look, it's just... Oh, my throat's being run ragged today. Jesus Christ. Need a lot of water today. Look, it's just... I know other people have lost loved ones already. I don't want to have to go through that. I can't. Just... I don't know. Please don't take her eye no more. Before I get to say it, she leaves. We should begin repairing defense today. Do you have the supplies? Yeah, we have found everything we need. Great. We should get that task assigned to some people here. I'll put up a task board in the cafeteria. You should assign people to the job so they know what they should be doing. Why are you making me the leader? I'll make sure we keep track of everyone's progress so we can manage this place efficiently. For now, you should assign some people to repair the fence since we had the unnecessary components. It's not a very complicated task, so anyone should be able to do it. And we're going to fix this place up and hold out here. We're going to need more parts, food, and probably weapons. No, it's dangerous, but someone's going to have to go out and look for supplies. We'll be able to work during daily hours, so keep that in mind. That fence is our top priority. If anything happens to it, everyone here is at risk. As long as we keep it up, people don't have to worry about it. Alright, go to the task board. Also, if you have any spare parts left, you may want to try to get that abandoned well in the property operational again. A source of fresh water could definitely help boost morale around here. I'll definitely keep that in mind. The job board is absolutely critical in running the shelter properly. No way you can get that fence repaired. It's located in the far corner of the cafeteria on the other side of the stairs. The interact icon should be a marker. Run over and have a look. Oh. The giant board. But I guess it makes sense. You need something that you can see. God, I cannot read any of these things. Jesus Christ. This text is so small. The job board assigns and organizes all jobs across the shelter. This affects the actions of all the survivors, including your own character. This whole video could be nothing but just reading. Jesus. On the left of the board's ally list, this shows all the allies in the shelter, including the main character and what their current job is, and how long it will take them to complete it. Click on the survivor show more information about their skills on the bottom left of the board. Your job is listed in the categories on the right. Just click a category and explore the options within it. Jesus, this headset. Certain jobs have requirements, which are listed at the bottom of the screen below the description of the job. These also can include items requirements. Can't talk. Skill requirements and upgrade prerequisites. To repair the fence, simply select the ally with the required level of mechanical skill +3. And then click on the repair field. Then repair field and select fence repair. For the business option, select the amount of parts needed to use when pop up. It will indicate how many are needed to fix the fence and click OK. So, let's see. Repair. Fence repair. Just secure the fence, right? Okay. We just want to get it built. The ally or player will now be shown as being assigned to the fence repair job, and the time field will show them the total time required to complete the job. Make note the time reflects the exact amount of time hours the job is complete, not the job time itself, as will not work overnight. You can potentially add new allies to the jobs if they meet the appropriate requirements. So click on an ally and follow the same steps as before to assign to the job. If they can assist, you'll see the relevant time to the job decrease on the board to reflect the fact that they're helping out. If you wish to hurry and complete a job, you can click the pass time button in the lower right hand corner. Select how many hours you wish to pass, and click OK. Be careful when passing time in the morning, as going out later in the day might not be a good idea. Once you decide you've done probably fixing the fence, this should be your highest priority. Go ahead and tell you Davis, I guess you'll help out as well, if you can. Yeah, been on 4 hours. Renee, who was also here, you guys will help out as well. Yeah, they're all working on the fence. Will be done in 4 hours. Then you got the repair jobs list on the way. You can take out the remainder of the ruined world with Central Texas on your own. Some final notes. Be careful with scavenging, especially with creating noise. Guns do a lot of damage, but can draw unwanted attention. Be mindful of how your allies are feeling. Talk to them when they're in the shelter. See what upgrades will make them feel safer, and keep an eye out for the special luxury items they might appreciate. Now, obviously, as a leader will be popular, but it's never a bad idea to try to play politics to keep on people's good side. Finally, don't panic. Second, if you get confused or want more information about any systems, check out the manual and the install directory of the game. Knowledge is power. G.I. Joe. Anyway, this is for the tutorial. Good luck out there, survivor. It's a shame that it's basically been an hour, and now I'm basically short on time for the first hour. This whole video has basically been nothing but a giant tutorial, hasn't it? I guess if you want to hear me talk about how to play Dead State, because this is the way to go. I'm going to have like a giant text, or, you know, in all caps, very first line. The very first line of the description would just be, this is pretty much just a tutorial. Because I am basically going to be conking out on this one because it has been an hour. And I don't want to spend too much more time because I know that if I keep playing, I'll be at least 10 minutes, knowing me. So, let's see. Let's save. You save the first hour. Okay, I'm done. Now, I will talk about one other thing since I'm here. I did play this game before, though not quite. Allow me to explain. You see, I backed this game on Kickstarter. This was known as Dead State. I think a survival RPG on Kickstarter way back when. This was years ago, mind you. And I backed it. So I don't remember anything about this anymore, actually. But it happened, and I did it before. It's been so long, I forgot this game. I actually got it. But when it came to this game, I remember trying to play it on my old laptop at the time. It could not do it. It tried to load the very beginning of the game, and it crashed. Not because it couldn't handle it, but because my computer was just that shit. This is the old laptop, mind you. So, I just want to go over that. So let's go to the main menu. Because now it's time for the remaining part of this video. Why did it do that? What? Okay, that was weird. Oh, right, because it changed the aspect ratio because it wasn't in 16:9. Right, sorry about that. No big deal. Jeez, need a lot of water. Now to explain how this works. This is the fortune cookie on backloggery.com. If you want to see what games I own, make sure you click the link down below. It's just labeled backloggery, and it'll link you to my backlog so you can see all the games I own. And what you see here is what I can play. You see, I'm able to play games on Steam, Origin, or the Epic Games Launcher. I'm not touching PC downloads because that's games not safe for YouTube. I can't do Switch downloads, 3DS or PS4 because I don't own a console. Or excuse me, I don't own a capture card. I also only play games I never played before, so any game I never finished will not count because I'm only going to be playing games I never played before. Secondly, I can do games that I have played, but I will only do this in special cases for a game I really care about for the first hour. Next, ownership. These will only be games I own, not games that belong to the house, because this doesn't matter. I don't do subscription fees, and these are games I don't own anymore. Example being Luigi's Mansion or Mario Tennis Aces. I don't own those anymore, but they were there. Rented and borrowed is allowed because my good friend of mine, Zenkai, who does want me to have some games that he wants me to play on the first hour. I do have a list of them right here. Well, I'm not really a list, but they're just there. Because I played Overlord before, I could play Biomutant, Frostpunk, Resident Evil 8, or Scarlet Nexus. Those are allowed because he wanted me to play those specifically for this list. Now below this here, master, this text here that you can't see, then there's open a cookie. So let's see what's coming up next week for the first hour. The ship on Steam. Do I have, what is this? Should I play this for Steam before the first hour? Single player tutorial. What is this? Give me a few moments. Give me a few moments. I need to see what this is. Is this okay? Looks to be a multiplayer game, but it doesn't look like it has a lot of reviews. I should probably look at the single player. Okay, let me look at this. What is this? Okay, never mind. I think I can do this. This thing should look to be fine. But next week we'll be playing The Ship on Steam for the first hour. I did look a little bit into this because I like to know if it's okay, because there have been cases where a game has showed up and it was not okay. I didn't realize it. I'll see you guys next week for The Ship. See you guys then. Later.